So I'm sitting and I see deer moving. And this is getting later. It's getting closer to like, it's not really last light yet, but we're within that last hour before last light, right? And I see a deer moving off down. And if you know, we call it 5 points. I don't know if you're familiar with that location up there, but usually we have like a ladder stand up there and we run like a feeder or something. I don't know if you ever hunted up there, but there's a valley down off to my right. There's there's hills that feed into this, ridge lines that feed in, and there's like a valley down off to my right that all these things kind of feed into. Well, I see these deer down there. I'm like, okay, I see at least 3 deer down there. All right. And I'm waiting, I don't want to shoot any more does off the property because we've hit them pretty hard over the last couple of years. So now I'm looking more to like try to level out with a couple bucks, for us to harvest. Well, I'm watching, I'm like, all right, so those are does. And then I kept seeing another one, but I couldn't tell what it was. Like I knew there was like, so I seen the 3 does, and then there was another one that was kind of a little bit further behind them. I just couldn't tell what it was quite yet, right? So I know there was 4. I seen 4. Well, the 3 does come up, and I still don't see where this other 4th deer went. I'm kind of like looking around, like where did that deer go? I'm looking, and I'm watching these three does because they're working their way up towards where I'm at, right? And finally, I see like feet moving back where they came from, and so I'm looking a little bit, and then I'm like, that looks like the deer's got antlers on it. So I pull my binoculars up. I'm looking at him here, nice, big, wide 8 point, man. Buck that's just kind of trailing behind these does. And I'm watching him mill around. And I'm like, oh, like if I get an opportunity, this is I'm taking this deer, right?
Absolutely.
And I'm sitting.
Especially with, you were having that kind of a somber season, everything starting slow. I know at one point you just didn't even feel motivated to get out. So that's got to be like, how are you feeling?
It's well, it's feeling pretty good at this point. So I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on. I'm sorry, I got a text. It felt pretty good, and I'm like uber excited, because finally I'm getting this opportunity at a buck. I've been waiting to get on a decent one all season. Like you said, I think I kind of glossed over some of the finer points of the earlier part of the season. Like I was to the point during, and I was getting really really irritated and frustrated, not because I wasn't getting like seeing mature bucks in front of me. It was just the fact I was having a hard time getting like mature deer in general around me. Like I'd go out and I'd get like a fawn or something to show up. I'm like, where are all these freaking deer at? Like, where did they go? It just gets uber frustrating. And I didn't have an expectation of going out and like harvesting a deer every time that I went out. It's just the fact that you go out, you climb, you get down. You go out, you climb, you get down. You go out, you climb, you get down, and you're just not seeing the deer that should be in that area. Just it gets frustrating at a certain point, right? So yeah, I did get very frustrated. But here I am in a gun season. Um, Now I've got a good. I see this buck coming in, and I'm like, oh so, like, every time I make decision, I'm gonna like harvest a deer. I always get a little jittery. Like it excites me. It's never. Oh, it's just a doe, and I don't get excited. No, I get excited when I know I'm going to be taking a doe. Like there's a complete change in my in my whole operating system at that point. I'm excited when I'm getting ready to harvest anything at this point, right? But I see him come, I'm like, oh, this is a good deer. This is a really good deer. I'm watching these does, and he's taking his sweet time. Like he's moving through all this thick stuff. Now, mind you, he's within range at a certain point, but I can't really get a good line of sight on him with the rifle yet. So I'm just kind of just waiting to see how this plays out.